Okay, long overdue. Cabin update. What's been going on? Well, right now, I'm in the midst of trying to boil sap down. The sap run's been crazy. So I've been running around like splitting wood, running out of wood, trying to boil all this sap down because we're getting good temperatures for it. So we're making maple syrup. We already got about 6 liters. So this can be thrown together video, but more of a update. Try and carry wood while I'm doing this. So I built an evaporator. We've been boiling sap down. So there's a lot more snow here actually than at the cabin. The cabin didn't get as much snow as us. We've been fighting it all winter. Record snowfall. But yeah, we moved up here before the snow flew, and we got the full winter experience up north. So we're up in cottage country. Okay, that's boiling down. Got to go get some more sap. So we got some big things planned for the cabin this year. We're gonna try and get up there hopefully in a month. I'll put some pictures with this video of, we have a Tacticam up there, a satellite cell service, whatever it is, game camera that sends Kurt pictures. So we can kind of monitor the cabin. It's been a really good unit. It's got a solar panel on it. Definitely check them out. Yeah, there's next to no service up there and we still get pictures. So it's been really good. Sorry, I just gotta feed the fire. Takes the chill out. All right. Getting back the fitness game. That's going out. I'm gonna build a timber frame, like forest gym kind of thing with a glass wall looking into the bush. We got 7 acres here. Oh yeah, this is pretty neat. It's gonna be a sidetracked video, by the way, if you haven't noticed. Woodland Mills sent us out their new calendar. This mill's been absolutely incredible up at the cabin. And what do you know? We made it. So go check them out, Woodland Mills. They make an affordable mill. You can get into milling for a reasonable price. But so we're gonna be heading up in about a month. We're gonna try and hammer. Oh, this is gonna be tough. We're gonna try and hammer out, just kind of closing up the cabin, getting some bug screen on the porch, getting that all screened in before before the pain and suffering of black fly season. But so we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do a full video probably on the update of how the cabin kind of settled through the winter, because we did use some green lumber, some store-bought stuff that was dry, some dried out beams. So we're gonna look for twisting. We're gonna look for how it all kind of settled. We didn't get a crazy snowfall up there, so the roof and all that should be decent. We're gonna look at how our grading did around the footings, because that was kind of a concern, because we didn't. Everyone's asking, you know, why didn't you dig down 4 feet? Well, when Josh had the excavator in there digging that road up, there's not a whole lot of soil or organic matter. It just gets down into boulder rock, and then it's clay. So the problem being, if we dug holes or augured holes in for footings and went 4 feet down, we figured the water would run down the clay, pool in the areas where we poured, and actually heave it worse. I don't know if that's true or not. It's all an experiment. This is only our first cabin. We're gonna do more cabin building on that property. We're gonna do some sleep bunks. That's just our main cabin. We're gonna be chilling, eating, and then we'll go to our sleep bunks. So that's kind of it for the update. We're gonna get up there in probably a month, and just kind of assess everything, see if we can even get in. If we try and go in too early with the trucks, we're gonna rut that road up real bad. It's pretty soft in some areas. We don't want to ruin the road. We may have to quad in. There's a really bad erosion problem on the road. It's an old logging road that gets us in pretty far, and then the rest is just a blown out ATV trail that we take trucks down, and it's filled with water holes. As you saw in some of the videos probably. So that's going to be interesting. I'm sure there'll be tons of footage around that, but that washout is going to pose an issue. Like, we're going to have to probably deal with that, or we won't be able to get to the cabin. So if it's really bad, we're going to have to get an excavator dropped at the road, and probably half a day in on an excavator just to get there, and then put in some sort of weeping tile, drainage, something, because if it keeps taking the road out, we're not going to be able to access or get out if we have to. There is another option, and there's a road that goes kind of the other direction from our driveway that we blew out, that we can get quads through. But if we had to get trucks down there, it would probably take a year just to clear it to get a truck through, and got to go over through a river crossing. But it'd be nice to have a second entrance. Wildfires are present all the time up there, and if we got stuck in there, no contingency plan other than quadding out and leaving our trucks to burn with the cabin. Which, that old girl, she don't want to burn. She's staying with Daddy forever. I've had that thing forever, so she's gonna need some work before we get up to the cabin too. But yeah, so I ran out of footage, really, and I got a lot going on here. We just had a big ice storm here in cottage country, and so me and Kurt have been doing a lot of cleanup work. Tons of trees down, you name it. It's an absolute disaster. So if you're in cottage country, call Diamond Tree Care and we'll show up and get you all sorted out. But yeah, had some cool stuff happen over the winter. Built an evaporator stove because we wanted to try making maple syrup. It's our first time, and we've learned some things, but that's part of how you do it. You have to learn. And it's cool. It's cool producing stuff off your property too. We have about 7 acres. It's all bush in here. We have about acre cleared. Really good diverse variety of trees in there too. Tons of birch, lots of chaga on it, which we're gonna go harvest. If you don't know what chaga is, look it up. A lot of medicinal purposes, good health benefits. It's a fungi that grows on some birch trees that have either a canker or a wound to it. Anyway, yeah, ran out of storage on my phone. You can grind it up, throw it in a tea or coffee or whatever. I throw it in my coffee. Yeah, it's good stuff. That broken down garage, that's getting tore out. I'm gonna bring the mill back at some point and build a forest gym, and I'm gonna put the rack in there. I'm gonna put the cold plunge in there. If you want to see all this stuff, go to my Instagram. I'm just posting stuff about what I'm doing here. I built a cold plunge out of a freezer with a temperature controller thing. It's pretty neat. Helps bring inflammation down your body. It's good for your body. Cold exposure is amazing. It's good for your mental. Getting in that sucks every day. So if you are a procrastinator and you don't like to do hard things, get a cold plunge, because it sucks every single time. So yeah, I don't know. I had plans maybe on this property to, because we're gonna get chickens, goats, bunch of stuff. turn it into a little bit of a homestead, just to be producers, right? Get our own eggs. We're getting our own maple syrup. So it's a small piece of land. To some it would be big, but you know, it's only 7 acres. We're rural, but not really rural. And yeah, so I might do a channel. If you guys let me know if you're interested in that. Do a channel of the gym build, and we're going to be doing chicken coops and all that stuff. We're going to run goats and stuff through the bush for the undergrowth, and then we're going to move them and replant and do some cool stuff here. So maple syrup evaporator, all this stuff. So if you guys are interested, let me know. I might do a channel based on that stuff, doing a big garden, and just trying to help people get started. Like, yeah, there's a first for everything. We learned in our old house how to raise chickens. It's super easy. I was overthinking everything, and it can be daunting at first when you don't really know. So this might be a channel where, you know, if you have a small piece of property and you want to start producing some stuff, we can just give you the basic steps, because I mean, it doesn't have to be complicated. There's a lot of information out there on certain stuff, but we'll be giving you the basis of how to keep chickens alive and get eggs. We don't have to go into crazy detail about stuff. So anyway, yeah, go check my Instagram out. I'll probably put it in the description below. I'm posting tons of stuff we're doing here. And yeah, if you want to chat, let me know if you got some ideas for the cabin. Okay. Also, another thing that I've been thinking about a lot lately is just kind of the process of doing this whole cabin thing. It's been a lot. It's been a journey, but there's a lot of struggle involved with the home life too, being away, how it kind of takes a toll on, you know, life's busy. Not everyone can do this, and it's not always straightforward and easy. It is just pouring right now. So recently I've actually been thinking I'm going to start a podcast. I think I have a lot of interesting conversations with people about life and family and the journey of life and experiences and traumas and everything. There's a lot more inside of us than just cabin building. So yeah, I think I am going to start it. If we can impact anybody, if we can create conversation around real life stuff. Life's crazy right now, and it's really stressful for people. And I have a lot of close buddies in my circle that have lots of good insight on life and how to level up mentally and level your relationships up and just, you know, do the things that are going to benefit you. Small wins every day to get to a positive outcome in your life. It may feel dark for a lot of you, and if you don't want to listen to it, don't listen to it. But our first one will probably be sitting down in the cabin, and everyone we'll do a little bit of a round circle, just explain who we are, where we came from, just the experience of managing life and also building a cabin and kind of watching our dreams unfold. But everything comes with a cost, right? So I mean, it can be difficult, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. We haven't really done much stuff about us. It's mostly just been the cabin. We're going to keep it that way, and then the podcast will be like, yo, if you want to dive into who we are, and where we came from and our thought process, and maybe we can change some opinions of people and maybe create an environment where we can be free thinking and producers of stuff instead of consumers. And but what it kind of means to us to be men and be fathers and husbands and be protectors and providers. Like I have a passion for helping people that way. And this is all new to us. We're not doing a podcast because we're perfect. We're doing a podcast because people aren't having these conversations. You go on Instagram, you go everywhere you go, people are not showing you the real them. It's all a facade. It's showing you what you know, the flashy things in their life. They're not showing the dark secrets. They're not showing the struggle. And people are just seeing that, like, look at all these people doing such amazing things. What's wrong with me? Nothing. They're not being real. Nothing in this life right now is real. It all feels fake. And that's why it's important to have real conversations, you know? So yeah, we're not like, I don't want to start a podcast just to be like, oh, I'm, starting a podcast. Like, I have a lot to share. I have buddies who have lots to share, and new thought processes on life and things. And it's important to be open-minded. We get so stuck in who we are. This is me. Well, no, it's not. It's just a bunch of habits and routines that you have become, right? So it's like, I'm constantly trying to evolve into somebody to have an amazing life, to do the things I want to do, to build a strong family, to build strong children. And it's important to have real conversation, and that's what I'm going to try and do, is just have interesting people on, just talk about our downfalls and our failures and stuff like that. I never want to live with regret, and you're never too old to start something or give something up. For me, recently, just like getting back into fitness, health, it's like I've been on and off my whole life, and it's hard to share, but like there was a period of time where like I was an alcoholic. Basically, I was drinking every day. When I didn't have drinks, I was upset. I was not happy. I didn't have gratitude for life, and I didn't even want to play with my kids. And I haven't been drunk for 3 years. I've had a beer here and there, but the sober life is the life for me. It might not be for you, and that's fine. But we all have lessons to learn in life, and that's what's important, So yeah, I think having some good conversations about this stuff would maybe help people. Just some insight, and I want to learn stuff. That's why I want to have these conversations. But yeah, some pumps going off. We got water in the basement. Cold plunge. It's sitting at 5 degrees right now. That's cold. Freeze dryer. But yeah, that's a tour of my house. But no, so let me know what you guys think. I think it'd be fun. Who knows where this can go? I just want to have conversations with people who are doing crazy things, that have new insight on life, that are winning, that are leveling up, and people that are struggling. Like, everyone's struggling, man. Like, I've had my struggles, and that's what we'll dive into. But stay tuned. We're gonna have lots of cabin building footage this year, and it is going to be fire. We're gonna get better each time, fine tuning our stuff. But yeah, unfortunately, I just can't be posting stuff because I got nothing to post, and that's just reality. And life right now is wild. I've been running around like crazy. I take on too many projects. That's one of my downfalls, and I go insane. So now I have tons of sap and I no time to boil, and I don't want it to go bad because, make hay while the sun shine. So this was a long video of me rambling, but hopefully it was insightful. Yeah, appreciate you guys watching. It's been really cool, and we'll see you up at the cabin.